Name's Az, my pronouns are he, him. I'm 26 and I am a transgender queer artist and writer from Brighton in the UK. Being transgender has definitely greatly impacted my life in both positive and negative ways. I think growing up, I experienced a lot of gender dysphoria, which was really difficult to deal with. But then on the flip side, coming through that and feeling like I can connect with myself and becoming my honest self has been the most rewarding experience I've been through. And so it's definitely brought mixed emotions for me. Again, it was a kind of a very mixed experience. There are lots of parts of the transition that I really enjoyed and I looked forward to. And I spent a long time waiting to be able to start HRT and to have life-affirming surgery and different things like that. And so there was a lot of waiting and a lot of anxiety during the process. Also, as I said earlier, I guess the rewarding aspects of seeing myself and kind of coming into myself and being able to have that gender-affirming care has definitely, kind of changed my life for so many positive reasons. I think that there were definitely lots of healthcare professionals that didn't have the skills or the training to be able to provide me with what I needed. And I spent a lot of time kind of jumping through hoops trying to get doctors to prescribe me the right things. So I think that, having to then, for me, I had to go privately and spend money to see a specialist, which isn't accessible to a lot of people. And so I think that it's really important that doctors are able to understand the different ways that they can help trans people and the different hormone options and the different surgery options and stuff. I think it's really important that those things are a priority because obviously wait times and stuff for surgeries are long. Having GPs, and doctors in that kind of middle place able to help us is really crucial. I was going to a lot of different protests and I realized that there seemed to be a lack of a centralized platform where people could kind of have the information of what was going on and when, and instead things would get missed. I know a lot of my friends and me would miss protests that were happening nearby because we weren't following the specific right kind of social media pages. And so I think having that centralized platform really felt necessary. And for me, I feel like there's a long history of protesting and we've seen how successful it can be in changing things systemically. And so being able to, I guess kind of launch that platform was really for me to try and encourage more people to get out there protesting and to make it more accessible and that things are happening and how they can get involved. I think the most fulfilling thing would be affirming other people in their identities. Use my social media platform to try and educate others and affirm specifically trans people in their identities. And I think that, hearing feedback from people and knowing that especially young people have found confidence or have found themselves through some of the work that I've been doing, or they've been able to kind of come into their own confidence, has definitely been the most rewarding part of it for me. Inclusivity is quality and union and connection, and I think ensuring that everybody, no matter what community, no matter whether they're a marginalized community or whether LGBTQ plus community, disabled communities, making sure that everybody, no matter where they're from or what beliefs they have, are all given the same opportunities, the same care, the same rights, ensuring that everybody is as safe as each other and is as represented as each other. I think the project's amazing. I think like a really important thing that I hadn't really put much thought into, but I think that, it's so necessary that accurate representation is shown, being able to be part of that and have other LGBTQ plus people kind of, showing what, our real true bodies do look like. I think that it's an amazing project and it's definitely necessary. I'd say that through my transition, I've learned to trust myself. And I think that, there's always going to be people who disagree with you or have different beliefs or who don't necessarily like what you're doing or what you represent. But I think as long as you stay true to yourself and believe in yourself and kind of have that trust within yourself, then anything's possible.